Sailing as a rock star. Okay, but which rock star suite is right for you? I've stayed in all of them, and I'm going to tell you what I liked most and least about each one. Hi friends, I'm your host Laura Poe, and I curate all the need-to-know details so you can make the most of your travels. Alright, so today we're comparing each of the 4 types of Rockstar cabins on Virgin Voyages. Spoiler alert, they're all really cool, but they each have unique features, so I'm going to help you pick the right one for you. Before we dive into it, I do want to mention there are several elevated touches that you'll see on every Rockstar suite on board Virgin Voyages. These include the ultra comfortable Euro King bed, the gorgeous marble bathroom, Rockstar robes and slippers, a fully stocked in-room bar, record player with vinyls, a large flat screen TV, and of course the hammock, and an outdoor champagne table. Each of the suites are laid out a bit differently, but do feature these awesome amenities. So let's get into it. First up is the entry-level Rockstar cabin, the Seriously Suite. This is one of the smallest of the bunch, coming in at 284 square feet with a 68 square foot ocean view terrace. For comparison, the interior space of this suite is about 100 square feet larger than a sea terrace cabin. These suites have an ideal location in the midship area of Deck 12, close enough to all the action that you have easy access, but not so close that you get a lot of extra noise. There are 24 Seriously suites on board, so they have the most inventory of all the Rockstar suite options. Like I mentioned, this suite has the iconic marble bathroom featured in all of Virgin's Rockstar cabins. This particular one has a huge angled shower with a peekaboo iridescent window overlooking the bed. If you're traveling with a friend or you're feeling modest and not really up for putting on a show when you shower, you can ask your stateroom attendant to bring a cover for this window. One thing I really like about the bathroom in this suite, as well as the Brilliant Suite, is there's a separate toilet room with a door instead of just having the toilet out in the open of the bathroom. I think this helps the space feel more functional for 2 people to use, and I appreciate the additional privacy. One thing that's important to note about the Seriously Suite is that there's not really anywhere to sit inside the suite other than on the bed. There is a large wicker chair, but it seems more decorative than functional to me, and honestly, it just served as a catch-all for all of our clothes in the few times that we've sailed there. You probably could sit here, but it's not a comfortable place that you would settle in and watch a movie or get some work done on your laptop. Overall, I think this is a great cabin for first-time rock stars and those looking to enjoy all the perks of sailing in a suite without breaking the bank. This cabin is perfect for sailors who prefer to be out and about, booked and busy, doing things around the ship, rather than those planning to spend a lot of time inside the room. Next up is the Suite Aft Suite. This is the cabin that's right at the center of the back of the ship, and there are only 7 of them because there's just 1 on each floor from 8 to 14. For this reason, these suites do tend to sell out first because there are so few of them. The interior of the suite is about 236 square feet, making it the smallest inside of all the Rockstar quarters. I do want to flag that the layout of the interior feels quite odd as well. You walk in and directly in front of you is the closet that you have to step around and then immediately walk around the bed as well. The large wicker chair takes up a lot of the floor space in the cabin, and overall it just doesn't have a good flow for movement or organization. The marble bathroom, while still beautiful with lots of space to store your personal care items, is a little smaller than in the Seriously Suite or the Brilliant Suite, and the toilet does not have its own area with a door. The Suite Aft Suite also has the same issue as the Seriously Suite with the lack of seating inside the cabin other than the bed. But the interior of this suite is not really why you book this one. The huge Wake View Terrace is the star of this suite category. This is the perfect spot to entertain guests if you're traveling with friends or family. The higher your deck, the larger the terrace square footage of this suite you'll get. This view is from the biggest terrace on floor 14, which is about 425 square feet. My 2 most favorite things about this cabin are number 1, of course, this literal perfect view from the terrace. There's just something about that view of the ship's wake that is so relaxing. The red hammock is perfectly placed on the terrace with plenty of room to swing and take in the gorgeous views. But you also don't have to be on the terrace to get that view. My second favorite thing about this suite is the shower. It has a huge round window looking out to the terrace, so you can enjoy that view while you're taking a shower too. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up and press that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything and you'll be notified when I post new content on this channel. Next in our RockStar Quarters lineup is the Cheeky Corner Suite, and this one is a crowd favorite. These suites are also located on the very back or aft of the ship, and they're on either side of the Suite Aft Suite on floors 8 through 14. There are 14 of these cabins in total, so they also tend to sell out quickly. The Cheeky Corner Suite is really the perfect blend of beloved cabin attributes. There's corner couch seating for enjoying ship eats breakfast in your suite or for getting some work done. The interior space is slightly larger than both the Seriously Suite and the Suite Aft, coming in at around 311 square feet. There's also a huge outside wake and side view terrace area with plenty of space for entertaining guests and relaxing. Just like the Suite Aft Suite, the outdoor terrace space is larger the higher up on the ship you go. This is the view from the 10th floor in a Cheeky Corner even bigger terrace. A couple of things to note: there is no peekaboo window in the shower or window overlooking the terrace, so this could be seen as a drawback, but it's very minor. And just like the Suite Aft Suite, the toilet in the Cheeky Corner does not have a separate area of the bathroom with a door. One other odd thing about this cabin is the hammock placement on the terrace. It's tucked around the corner, so you probably wouldn't be able to relax there and easily have a conversation with someone else on the terrace, like you would in other suites. Another thing to keep in mind about the aft location of both the Cheeky Corner Suite and the Suite Aft Suite is that they are on opposite ends of the ship from Richard's Rooftop, the suite's only area. Virgin Voyages ships are not mega ships in their size though, so this really just means a few extra minutes to get to Richard's Rooftop. Rounding out the 4 different types of RockStar cabins on Virgin Voyages is the Brilliant Suite. This one typically comes in at the highest price in the RockStar category because it offers the most interior space at almost 400 square feet. The terrace of this suite is about 86 square feet, and while very nice, it's not really big enough to entertain for more than just a few people. This suite features the exact same marble bathroom as the Seriously Suite, with a huge angled shower featuring the peekaboo window and the toilet area with a door. The best thing about the Brilliant Suite is a huge L-shaped couch that can double as a bed. So this is the only suite in the RockStar lineup that can accommodate up to 4 people. This couch is the perfect place to relax and watch a movie or to get some work done if you need to. There's also a huge marble coffee table in front of the couch, so this is a great spot to enjoy ship eats breakfast in your suite too. One thing that may be a drawback for some people is the Brilliant Suite's location on the ship. While they are midship, they are located on deck 14, which is right below the pool deck. During parties like Scarlet Night, you will likely hear loud music inside the Brilliant Suite. Most people attend Scarlet Night though, so this may not be much of a concern. This is my favorite RockStar suite when I'm traveling with just my husband. We love the extra floor space and more room to spread out and relax. The Cheeky Corner takes the cake for my favorite RockStar quarters when we've got friends on board and we want to entertain though. That terrace space is a showstopper that everybody enjoys. I've got another video all about the perks of sailing as a RockStar on board Virgin Voyages, and I'll drop that link in the description box below. If all these lavish details have got you ready to set sail with Virgin, drop me a line at curatedbylaurapoe.com and I'll hook you up with the absolute best offer available.